Hi there, YouTube. My name is Jenny, and I am doing my very first video for YouTube ever. I decided to come on and do a video about weight loss surgery. A little brief history about myself. I'm 29 years old. I live in South Florida, Boca Raton to be exact, and I am married with no children. My health history. I recently went to my doctor about 6 months ago to have a physical done. Being that I am going to be 30, I wanted to make sure that I was gearing up ready to have children very soon. And she did all the gambit of blood work and everything, and when it came back, she said, we really should sit down and discuss everything. She said, you have quite a few health issues. Your blood pressure is not always stable. You've had a history of having high blood pressure. You do have very high cholesterol, as well as I noticed that you had both of your knees you had problems with. You've torn the ACL in both knees and damaged the meniscus in both as well. You've had a history of back problems, skin issues, and the worst of all, she's like, you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. All these things that relate to morbid obesity. And I sat back and thought to myself, I never thought of myself as morbidly obese. And I asked her, I said, why do you say or think I'm morbidly obese? I'm not 500 pounds or 400 pounds. And she says it doesn't take that to be considered morbidly obese. You're 4'11", you're in the high 200-pound weight range, and you are 50 to 51% BMI, or body fat index is 51%, which anything above 35 or 40, I think she said, is considered morbidly obese. And I said, I don't know how I got to this point. I don't understand. I knew I was always overweight. And she said, well, let's look back and see. Tell me what it was that you have done to try and get your weight under control. And I went through, I've been on the HCG diet. I've been through quick weight loss, Ellie weight loss, the cookie diet. I can't tell you how many times I've joined Weight Watchers. I've done quick slim, trim fast, slim fast, all those different kinds of diets. And she's like, have you ever incorporated exercise too? And I've explained to her it's just very difficult. It's uncomfortable, it hurts, and it's hard to make it to the gym. She did say to me, have you ever considered weight loss or bariatric surgery? And I said, no, I've never considered that. I've seen it on TV. It's something for I don't think that that's something for me. So I went home and I talked to my family and I talked to my husband, and he said, why don't you look online and see what it is that she's offering you or what she's advising or suggesting. So I got on the computer and Google and I searched everything, and I wasn't really satisfied with all the different information that was out there. So he said, why don't you give YouTube a shot? I'm sure there's somebody out there that's recorded their path as far as weight loss surgery goes. Whether it's, some information or a doctor going over it, maybe you'll get some more connection, more feeling better about weight loss surgery. So I did, and I found the weight loss community, and I decided that the Lapband would be the best for me. I felt it was less invasive. It wasn't as drastic. I didn't have to have my organs removed or cut or intestines rerouted. I'm not saying that it's not a great surgery, but the sleeve and gastric bypass just wasn't for me. That was a decision that I made for myself. And my husband said, well, you've decided this. He's like, why? And I told him, I am so tired of living my life that I can't. He's like, I don't understand. He was, what do you mean you can't? I said, I can't tie my shoes sometimes because I'm exhausted. I can't walk up and down the stairs without being exhausted. I can't have children because I have problems because I'm overweight. I can't go to the carnival with our friends. I can't go away on vacation because I don't want to walk in at the theme park. I can't wear clothing that looks like I'm 29, 28, 27 years old. I have so many things in my life that I can't do. I can't live and I can't life anymore. I don't want to. I want to live my life. I want to go on vacation and be comfortable and not always be out of breath. And I want to shop at the stores that I can and go shopping with friends. I want to move forward with my life. I want to be able to have children and not struggle during a pregnancy and not struggle afterwards and put myself through that and put potential children through that. So he goes, well, you've made really good, valid points. Contact your insurance. I'm sure it's going to be a long haul, and see where we have to go to move forward. So I contacted my insurance, and they said that it just happens to be that my insurance policy does not cover any type of bariatric or weight loss surgery, and you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So being unsure and unsettled about having to pay thousands of dollars out of pocket with no protection or reassurance for myself in case something happened physically or emotionally, or a fault in the band or something like that. So I did some research and I found an insurance company called Bliss. That's BLIS Insurance. They specifically insure elective surgery or surgical procedures. They insure the doctor, the surgeon, and they deem those surgeons some of the best surgeons in your area. They have the highest success rate out of the group of the people or surgeons near you or in the industry. So they insure only the best. So I found a doctor that I really liked. I discussed with him my decision. He said I was a really good candidate. Let's go ahead and book the surgery. So I did. I booked my surgery for the 21st, and I selected the highest that my surgeon provided, which was the Bliss Insurance, which was up to 18 months, and that covered bleeding, surgical problems, anesthesia problems, afterwards port site problems, slippage up to 18 months. It covers a bunch of other things. I don't know all the list, but I had that comfort. So I booked the surgery, like I said, for the 21st of February, and 10 days ago I started my pre-op diet, which was the protein and lean green meal. I had to drink 4 to 5 proteins that were under 200 calories and at least 24 or more grams of protein, 4 to 5 a day, which with at least what seemed like 1,000 gallons of water, and one lean protein chicken, fish, beef, or shrimp, 3 to 5 ounces at one meal, and 2 cups of a green vegetable. I chose lettuce, asparagus. I tried broccoli once, but I just couldn't choke that down plain. I'm used to eating it with cheese and butter. And to be honest, I thought I was dying the first few days. I felt like going from such an exorbitant amount of food all the time, whenever I wanted, however I wanted it, to eat that, I felt I was getting headaches, I felt hungry, and I just wanted to eat. But I got through it, so the rest of you will get through it too. Just give it some time. The biggest thing for me was making sure that I had labeled my shakes so I knew that I had my 3 to 5, and I set times for myself, reminders to drink the protein shakes and water, just so that I didn't get that overly hunger, shaky feeling. I wanted to be proactive. One thing that I didn't even realize before is I'm hungry now, which this is the first time that I've ever really felt a true hunger, which felt good in a sense to know I know what it feels like now to be hungry. Before, I've been hungry before, but not really stomach rumbling, head's hurting. I feel like I want to unhinge my jaw and eat everything. But I know what hunger feels like now, real hunger. I'm getting through it. I find all of your videos really motivational and inspirational, and it's what really helped me get to this point to make my decision and to move forward. I hope that I can, in a sense, pay it forward to myself. I am doing this in the pursuit of happiness, so I am on the pursuit of happiness, and I hope that this video finds everybody well. And I'm going to try and keep my videos much shorter going forward. If you have suggestions for me, or you are interested in how I'm doing, or you want to give me suggestions or questions, please message me and subscribe to my channel. It's Lapband 101 Lady. And I hope everybody is well, and I hope everybody is successful. Have a good one. Bye.